Another bearded trans person was found in a women's restroom today. Trump sprays the Syrian prime minister with his own Trump cologne. And we have to talk about the new Trump Epstein leaks. This is your daily injection of political crack. Let's go. Starting with the new person found in the bathroom. See, biological man gets called out for using women's restroom at Barnes and Noble. Now, this video is interesting. I saw it. This person claims to have been born female and then is transitioning to male. It's confusing.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm trans male.
Okay, well, okay, so you're a girl, because I felt very uncomfortable. Okay, you're a male, and the girls...
Wait, did she say trans male to female?
Okay, well, okay, so you're a girl, because I felt very uncomfortable. Yeah.
I'm trans male.
Okay, well, okay, so you're a girl, because I felt...
Trans male to and then garbled. But then this person says something different later.
Very uncomfortable. Okay, you're a male in the girls' bathroom?
I mean, I'm born female.
Born female. So is that like born emotionally female or born biologically female? These things kind of matter with this situation, but I have a solution.
No, it's not okay. There's little girls in there. No. Don't tell me no. I have First Amendment rights. Unbelievable.
I don't mind talking to you.
There's all little...
Okay, and then here's the woman that recorded it. We're gonna go over what's going on here with this person. So here's my thoughts on it, right? Now, if this is a born as a man, transition to a woman, going into the female restroom, just no. Now, I have a solution when we're like, okay, well, where do they go? Do we make like a third bathroom for trans people, which is like less than 1% of the population? No, that's absurd. But this person also said born female. So if this person was born biological female and is going into the women's restroom, but now has grown a beard, that complicates things a little bit. It's like, okay, so then what is the person supposed to do? I think that if somebody is trans, whether they're born female, transition to a male, or vice versa, born female, transition to a female, they should all just go in the men's restroom. I think that I speak for most men when we say, you know what, to protect the ladies and to have them have a stress-free bathroom and gym locker experience, whatever, we'll take one for the team and just come into the men's restroom because the men can handle it and men want to protect the ladies. If I saw somebody who looked like that in the men's restroom, I'd be like, whatever, bro. And you know, like, I mean, regardless if it's a dude or trans or whatever, you know, I'm still going to play the piss game where it's like, I'm going to have at least one piss space in between us. Spaced? Hey, thank you. Hey. They can go in the stalls and close a door in the men's room. Yes. Because even trans people, they got to go. And we can't say that they can't go to the bathroom. That's fucking wrong. And other news, Trump sprayed the prime minister of Syria with his own Trump cologne. And it is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen.
This is men's fragrance.
Yeah. There you go. Have some. Bro, it's good. It's good. Bro,
it's the best.
So, I just see these micro expressions. Look at this guy's face. That looks like he's like, fuck, deal with the situation kind of a face, right? That's one of those uncomfortable, like, just suck it up. Watch his body language here. It's good. Yeah. It looks like he's being respectful, but he really doesn't want this to be happening, which I think is hilarious. But listen to what Trump says, okay? Okay, I'm going to shut up. I am sorry. I know I'm getting annoying because I'm talking too much. Just listen.
It's the best fragrance. Come here, man.
I have no one here, sir.
Okay?
Gives his buddy some.
What we'll do is just take that, Joe, put it in, and then the other one is for your wife. How many wives? You guys, I never know, right?
How many wives do you have? Oh, just the one? With you guys, I never know. Bro, that is fucking hilarious. Also, he only has one wife. I'm pretty sure I know why. He probably killed his previous wives because this guy has cut people's fucking heads off. That's right. This is like a terrorist. Now, I could be wrong. I could be in my bubble. Because I actually, I'm going to be honest, I have not researched this.
You guys, I never know, right? Never
We know Trump's been getting some heat about his stance on H-1B visas and him wanting to let smart people into the country so they can come here, spend money, and assimilate. Here's him backing that up even further.
And does that
The
mean
Republicans have to talk about it, Laura.
and does that mean the H-1B visa thing will not be a big priority for your administration? Because if you want to raise wages for American workers, you can't flood the country with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of foreign workers.
You also do have to bring in talent. When
Well, we
a
have
country
plenty of talented people
no,
here.
You don't. No, you you don't.
We don't have talented people here?
No, you don't have certain talents, and people have to learn. You can't take people off an unemployment line and say, I'm going to put you into a factory where we're going to make missiles, or I'm going to put you.
How did we ever do it before?
Well,
I'll
give you an example. In Georgia, they raided because they wanted illegal immigrants out. They had people from South Korea that made batteries all their lives. You know, making batteries are very complicated. It's not an easy thing and very dangerous. A lot of explosions, a lot of problems. They had like 500 or 600 people, early stages, to make batteries and to teach people how to do it. Well, they wanted them to get out of the country. You're going to need that, Laura. I mean, I know you and I disagree on this. You can't just say a country's coming in, going to invest $10 billion to build a plant, and going to take people off an unemployment line who haven't worked in 5 years, and they're going to start making missiles. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, and that's why she's retarded. Like, honestly, Trump's right. He's playing the game and being competitive with the rest of the world. We need to let the man cook. President Trump gives a great tour of his presidential walk of fame. This is Biden right here. Oh my God, I love this.
Now I'm going to show you. So this is the presidential walk of fame.
Now, whose idea was this?
My idea. Everything's my idea.
Everything's your idea. Okay.
Sadly.
Who's that guy?
That's Barack Hussein Obama.
Okay.
This is Biden right here.
Wait a second. The profile of Biden.
So he's the worst president in the history of our country.
Auto pen.
And Barack Hussein Obama is top 5, meaning bad.
Are you going to replace that with his actual photo?
No, I don't think so. Look at the faces on these people. Those are serious faces, right?
That's for sure.
Every one of them's a tough cookie. Now I'm going to show you. So this is the presidential.
Oh my God, bro. The funniest president of all time. Content president. President Trump just confirms his intention to sue the BBC for $1 billion after. So he's doing it. He's actually doing it, huh?
Are you going ahead and suing the BBC?
Well, I guess I have to. You know, why not? Because they defrauded the public, and they've admitted it, and their top echelon.
Director General and the CEO
This
both
is
resigned.
within one of our great allies. You know, this is supposedly our great ally, BBC. The government has a chunk of that one, I guess. But that's a pretty sad event. They actually changed my January 6th speech, which was a beautiful speech, which was a very calming speech, and they made it sound radical. And they actually changed it. What they did was rather incredible. They're showing me the results later on, the results of what they did, how they butchered it.
Yeah, it was horrible.
But it was very dishonest, and the head man quit, and a lot of the other people.
So it's official. I'm glad to hear it. He's actually going to go through with it. Good. Fuck the BBC. And now it is time to talk about the new Epstein stuff that we know about. So apparently there's these emails that the Democrats have been holding on to, and they have just released them after the government shutdown ended. That's super weird timing, is it not? It's kind of strange. It's almost as if they were like, now is the time. We've been holding on to these, but now we should release them. It's emails between Epstein and some other people. This one says, I want you to realize that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. This is from the Democrats. They're like blocking out the names, but apparently we have the names. Spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief, etc. I'm 75% there. I think you should let him hang himself. If he says he hasn't been on the plane or to the house, then that gives you a valuable PR and political currency. It sounds like these people are communicating back and forth about the game and how they're going to handle how things are going to affect Trump, but this is back in 2016. You can hang him in a way that potentially generates a positive benefit for you. If it really looks like he could win, you could save him generating a debt. Of course, it is possible that when asked, he'll say Jeffrey is a great guy and has often got a raw deal and is a victim of political correctness, which is to be outlawed in a Trump regime. A lot of these statements are very, in my opinion, when I'm reading these, they're all out of context. And then here's another one. Again, the victim name is being blocked out. Mar-a-Lago, something's blocked out. Trump said he asked me to resign, never a member ever. Of course, he knew about the girls as he asked Ghislaine to stop. The lefties are definitely using this and saying, see, we told you, see, but at the end of the day, it's like, what do we actually have here? The unreacted version shows that it was Virginia Jeffrey. Jeffrey had testified multiple times that President Trump did nothing and that she never even saw him at Epstein's house. So that's the thing that's super interesting here, right? So the unredacted version has a name, so they just put victim, and that leaves a lot to the imagination. But in the unredacted version, it has a person's name that has testified that they've had nothing to do with Trump. Somebody said this earlier to me. It was Ollie, one of my new editors. He said, here's a big difference that he's noticed between the left and the right with this situation. The left only cares about Trump and anything they can dig up on Trump. While the right, they just want all of it to get released, whether or not Trump's in there or not. Breaking, the White House has responded to the emails from Epstein's estate to say that Trump is the dog who hasn't barked. The Democrats selectively leaked emails to the liberal media to create a fake narrative to smear President Trump. Okay, so sometimes the truth is somewhere in the middle, right? So of course, Trump's side is going to be defense, 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 admit nothing. It's all the other side's fault. And then the other side is going to take limited nothing that they've been holding on to for some reason and have not released it until now for some reason. Super weird.
Trump did not receive or send any of the messages. They largely predate his time as president, and he has not been accused of any criminal wrongdoing in connection with Epstein or Maxwell. The White House is now responding and saying that, and I'm quoting now from the White House, the Democrats selectively leaked emails to the liberal media to create a fake narrative to smear President Trump, end quote.
It's messy, bro. Defense, defense, smoking gun, smoking gun. It's that's what we're going to get. Here's Trump's actual written response. The Democrats are trying to bring up the Jeffrey Epstein hoax again because they'll do anything at all to deflect on how badly they've done on the shutdown and so many other subjects. Only a very bad or stupid Republican would fall into that trap. The Democrats cost our country $1.5 trillion with their recent antics of viciously closing our country, while at the same time putting many at risk, and they should pay a fair price. There should be no deflections to Epstein or anything else, and any Republicans involved should be focused only on opening up our country and fixing the massive damage caused by the Democrats. That's his response. Very Trump of him to say it like that. Democrat Representative Robert Garcia says more Epstein files will be released. It says he received about 23,000 documents a few days ago. What do you mean? We just received these a few days ago. From who? From where? Who was holding on to them? Why is nobody questioning that? What the fuck is going on with that? If you have them, release them. You guys have Epstein files and you've been demanding that they get released, but you've had Epstein files this whole time? Why are you holding them?
We actually just received all of these emails, with a total of about 23,000 documents, actually a few days ago, so last week, and we've been going through, our team, of course, through all of these very carefully over the last few days. We obviously released some today. We'll be releasing additional documents likely later today.
Release them all.
The important thing here is that we know, and we've been demanding, that Donald Trump and the DOJ release the full Epstein files. I think what's important right now is that we want to know why Donald Trump spent the entire campaign saying that he would release the files. And now that he's in...
So he would get elected. Why are they acting like they don't understand this concept? He said it because he's trying to win. He'll say anything to win. That's why any of these people that are running for president say anything. It's all purely to win. They don't say anything to lose. And now it is time for daily crash outs. Starting with unhinged leftist celebrates an ICE agent being shot in Chicago. You bitch. Does she really?
So we finally decided to bust out the pew-pews. Of course, it had to happen in Chicago. Chicago. Finally, Second Amendment rights. So apparently some ICE agents decided that they were going to try to kidnap some people out of a neighborhood. And somebody finally decided to whip out their pew-pews and start busting that ICE agents. Would you look at that? It's about time. It's about time. But guess what? It looks like we're right on time because the revolution is about to get going.
You sound like a dude. Historians will study the white female liberal mind for decades to come. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, dude? What are they doing? They're sticking it to the man. Stick it to the man. Yes. Release the female energy. Yes. They're all doing it differently. What is going on? What the f***? What am I watching? She wants to know why, if SNAP benefits are so easy to obtain, aren't MAGA just applying for them too? I mean, some do because they need it, but most MAGA, you know, they got money for the Captain Crunch.
All of you MAGA dipshits are so obsessed with SNAP and people abusing the system and getting benefits they don't deserve. Why haven't you little idiots gone and typed your little fingers in on that website and gotten your free food? If it's so easy, all these people are abusing the system, all these people are getting all this free money, then why aren't you doing it?
Bro, you know what I did yesterday for the first time in my life? And I feel like such an idiot for not knowing this until yesterday. I went on Veterans Day, got myself some free chicken. It was hot honey chicken. That's where I got my free food, but that's just for that one day. Yeah, tonight I have to go buy my food.
Oh, I'm too good for that. Okay. Try it as an experiment. Let's go see. You guys go take your little...
And Brittany, she had to buy her food. They're like, are you a vet too? Did you serve? And she was like, no. And then, so she had to buy her food. Well, I bought her food. But still, she had to buy the food. I got free food. She had to buy it.
Red hat happy little asses on down to the Snaps website. Go type in your information. Go see if you qualify. Go ahead. Go do it. Go see if you can fake it. Go see if you can wiggle your way in there and see how much money you get. I fucking dare you.
That's not how it works. You could tell that this person is not struggling in life whatsoever because they don't know what's going on. A lot of these people are trapped into poverty, and if they start making too much money, they won't get their benefits anymore. So it's easier to just to make less money so you can get your benefits. It is very commonly everywhere. Okay, so that's the part she's not talking about. God, these people are so ridiculous, bro. Go spend some time around people that are struggling and learn what they're going through for real. Trans-identified man reveals his deep-seated resentment of real women. Okay.
And let me say something else, resentfully. Cis women think they're gonna give me tips. Cis women think they're gonna give me fucking tips. Your husbands are DMing me in the middle of the night and you think you're gonna give me tips. I walk in the room, all eyes are on me. You couldn't pay people to pay attention to you and you wanna give me tips? When we stand next to each other, I look like an 8-foot tall goddess and you look like one of the 7 dwarves. And then you bitches want to act like we want to look like you. Nobody wants to look like you, girl. No one wants to fucking look like you.
What are you talking about? You literally want to look like a girl. What the fuck? Ah!